A lot of the clients that I work with are change makers, and while they don't come to me wearing masks and with capes on, they're superheroes nonetheless. And the challenge with superheroes is they all have some kind of internal struggle that they're dealing with, some kind of challenge that they need to overcome, ranging from mild procrastination to debilitating doubt. And in an attempt to help them as a coach, I wanted to explore this subject a little bit further, and so I turned to history for some lessons. It was Monet that I first learned that perhaps one of the most famous of all French Impressionist painters, who destroyed 30 of his most precious work of his Water Lily series because he was doubtful that his work was of the caliber that would be expected by his public because of his failing eyesight. Work that was destroyed, that would never be shared with the world. And I suspected that if he, of such stature and talent, could have this debilitating doubt, that we might all be at risk. And then I next turned to neuroscience for some answers, to connect those dots a little bit further for myself. And if you can see from this slide, you might notice that there are actually more negative words than positive words. And that is built into our human nature. We are actually wired for negativity, which in fact looks a little bit more like this. So it's not surprising that in times of difficulty or uncertainty, that we're always looking in our environment for what's not working rather than what is. Just think about when you feel most energized. And it may be helpful to keep a log and think about some of the really specific things that you do. I'll share a little bit about what energizes me. I love creating slide decks. I love visual slide decks. I could stay up well past my bedtime, and I love my sleep because it's something that energizes me. And it's based on my core strengths of appreciation of beauty and excellence and love of learning. I get to combine them. And conventional wisdom and the science backs this up, that when we're happy with what we have, we're much more likely to get more of it. And so gratitude can be an incredibly simple practice, but in a really profound way of identifying in our environment what's already working particularly well. Again, it helps reset that balance. We're bound to see those negative things. That's going to come up naturally. But how can we pick out something special in the environment or in our relationships and ourselves that we can be grateful for? And before I end, I want to ask you a question. Holding back won't keep you safe. So what is the one next step you want to make to help you jump in? Because resistance is futile. That I am positive of. Thank you.